Today's reading is Tengu, an entry from the Monster Encyclopedia book series. A type of harpy that only inhabits the Zimpangu region. Out of all harpies, they are the race with the mightiest power. They can fly around the sky at high speeds and use skills similar to magic called Zenoriku. A race called Tengu that is a higher ranked variety of the Tengu exist, and it is said that nearly all of them serve this Tengu thing. They normally seclude themselves in the mountains and train their magics, and they rarely ever show themselves in front of humans. However, it's just that humans also don't notice them. And it is said that they often come down to human settlements to menace villains and to investigate and record the deeds of humans, and human bloodlines, etc. They're rather intellectual for a member of the harpy family, but being monsters, their number one interest is, of course, human men, and most of their investigations and records are likely to end up being mostly about human men that they've taken a liking to. Just like other members of the harpy family, they have a mating season, and when this time comes, they descend to human settlements, and take away human men. On these occasions, they use the contents of their previously mentioned investigations of humans to prudently select the man that they definitely are going to kidnap. For that reason, people that they hate, such as villains and those who speak ill of them, are much less likely to be kidnapped than good people. We can probably almost say they're safe. The kidnapped man will exchange a couple's vows with them in their dwelling and end up having sex with them on the spot for the sake of procreation. They're hardworking, and along with the magic training, they also thoroughly study the ways of pleasuring men. Most men who have sex with them will become enthralled by them after being thoroughly serviced, due to their intimate knowledge of a man's weak points based on the contents of their investigations, and then they'll end up living together. They have confidence in their own power, and most of them are full of pride. Since they can be hard to please for that reason, it's probably best to avoid provoking them as much as possible should one happen to encounter one by chance. But on the other hand, since they normally train up in the mountains and hardly have any involvement with the normal society, many of them have never had experienced conversing with a man other than their own father. So there's that side. For instance, if a man exclusively directs fondness towards them, and they might just lose their composure and panic. If one were to say something like, "Let's get married," or something else expressing direct fondness openly, then they would turn bright red with alarm, which might just resulting in them simply entrusting their thoughts to their more monstrous instincts, and one would get eluded and attacked, and end up having sex with them. I suppose that is one way to accept a marriage proposal,